Hey, what's up everyone? Thank you for tuning in. I know it's been a while, but in this video I'm going to show you how to make a hat that protects you from EMFs. And it's very simple if you have just the basic tools, which in this case is you're going to need a hat, preferably if it's a baseball hat, it's fitted one so it doesn't have a hole here. You can use a hat with a wide brim as well, that's another option, but since this is going to be my everyday hat, I'm going to use this one. I actually just bought it from a mom and pop store for $8, so I'm really happy about that. I want to support small businesses. Family businesses are struggling because of this fake pandemic and this virus. The other thing you're going to need is copper foil. I'm going to leave some links in the description so you can easily find. It's really simple. We're just going to peel the foil from the backing and we're going to start the application process, starting with the brim. Copper. The foil has very good anti-EMF properties. Best EMF protecting properties is from silver, but since silver is more expensive to get and harder to get as a foil, we're just going to use with copper since it's the second best alternative. Best for the value, because in order to increase the effectiveness of the shield, all you have to do is just increase the amount of layers that you're using. I suggest not lining this part on the outside, but rather on the inside of the brim. That way there's no copper to skin contact. It's gonna look like bling. You see, I'm doing it with a purpose, and the purpose and the reasoning behind it is because, first of all, there's a rollout of 5G. Second of all, there's the rollout of StarLink and other multi-satellite projects that are being implemented. As a matter of fact, Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, just got a $1 billion government contract on behalf of US taxpayers who are paying for this, who didn't even vote for this. So the contract is for him, his company, to beam high-speed internet from satellites up above onto all of us, and especially the rural communities. And basically what to me that means is that with this technology, they're able to beam electromagnetic frequencies, EMFs, at everyone, so everyone is a target. Okay, and the least we can do when we're out and about, or even when we're inside the house, the least we can do is to protect our brains and our heads and our minds from these psychopaths that are using different means of trying to get us. And electromagnetic frequencies, including 5G, cell phone towers, etc., are definitely one of the ways that they're trying to break us down. So this is basically a way to protect yourself from, at least reduce these kinds of assaults on humanity. Okay, and I would probably wear this around the house too, because we are surrounded by Wi-Fi. And make no mistake, all of these electromagnetic frequencies have a negative biological effect on everyone, on living things, especially kids, whether born or unborn, because they have a thinner skull, so these frequencies can penetrate deeper. If you're not familiar with the adverse health effects of EMFs, I urge you to check out bioinitiativereport.org to learn more about what kind of symptoms and health conditions electromagnetic frequencies have been linked to. And it's literally, it's a lot, you know. It's anything from minor ones like headaches and insomnia to major ones like cancer and DNA damage. So I urge you to check out the studies in the bioinitiativereport.org to get the scoop. And the 5G is not even included in that. You know, those are just mostly like Wi-Fi, cell phones, cell phone towers, so as well as electric power frequencies from electricity, like dirty electricity and ungrounded electricity and so forth. Okay, let's do this. So yeah, the more layers, the better. This one is pretty much one layer with some overlaps, which is fine. You can do 2 layers if you want, but essentially I'm going to line the inside as well, so it's going to be like at least 2 layers in my case. Alright you guys, so the hat is done now. As you can see, I lined it inside out. It looks really bling, and I really like it for its EMF protecting properties. How can we test? How can we know if it really works? Well, luckily there are these devices. So this one is a EMF Fields Acousticom 2. It measures high frequency and extra high frequencies. EMFs 200 megahertz to 8 gigahertz. That's a 5G range already. Really well. As you can see, as we bring it closer to this Mac, since it has the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, it starts to freak out, okay? As you can see, it's going from yellow to a red zone, okay? Obviously, you don't want to be in a red zone. So let's put it inside the hat. As you can see, it's not freaking out anymore, okay? It's just staying in the yellow zone. Okay? So that's how you know it works. This is not conspiracy theories, this is science. Okay, let's remove the hat. I'm just gonna drop it, okay? Okay, see? Watch. That's how your brain is. So, there you go. I have another interesting device called Pocket PF meter. PF stands for power frequencies. Since power frequencies are low frequencies from electric and magnetic fields that also exist from, in this case it's from 20 hertz to 50,000 hertz or 50 megahertz. And of course, the power frequencies have been linked to childhood leukemia, great concern. And let's measure this one. So this one doesn't make sound, but you can already tell it's in the yellow to orange zone. So let's try it with a hat. Hat, no hat. Hat, no hat. Okay, so you can see that this is basically proven that this hat lined with copper foil reduces EMFs anywhere from 20 hertz to 50,000 hertz. as well as all the way to 200 megahertz and 8 gigahertz, which is a 5G frequency. Thanks for tuning in. Be smart. Aloha.
Are you ready for the praise of righteous beings? Are you ready for the age of conscious souls? The same evolution of